Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play Blades of Avernum. Last episode we made our way towards Lord Putidus' castle, and it's time to go in and try and see him. When you approach, the gates open, as if of their own free will. The biting cold wind blows across your faces as you approach the dark castle. You can hear fearsome screams from within, or so you imagine, although over the wind you cannot really distinguish with certainty. The walls are tall and thick, but not as much as in the towns around. Lord Putidus must not fear intrusion by the animals or other forces of this area. You can only imagine why. Oh, jeez. This is actually completely black, or at least very difficult to see. Yeah, this isn't ominous at all. I wonder what the answer to everything is that's happening here. Lord Putidus' castle is dark and cold, but at least you are coming out of the wind. You think you can hear it beginning to rain outside. You'll be dry indoors, at least. But even as you have just finished giving thanks for your dryness indoors, you catch sight of a monster. Before you can think, you find yourself exhaling a prayer to your ancestors and your family's gods for defense against evil. This fiery beast is unlike any that you have seen. As if plucked straight from the Tartaran pit, still reeking of sulfur and red with the embers of the fiery gulf, he stands with seraphic wings outstretched, and his blazing face turns towards you. "Welcome!" the creature says, its herald voice echoing in the fortress halls. "Welcome to Castle Putidium." I've been saying it wrong. "Greetings," the creature says to you. "My name is Belial. You were expected." "Where is Putidus?" "The master is upstairs. He is waiting for you." "How did you know to expect me?" Belial smiles. "Nothing in Ateria escapes the master's notice. The birds and the winds themselves unfold their stories to him, and all the animals obey him." His lips curl upward, bearing savage teeth. "He knew when Faustulus sent the message that he needed help, and he watched you arrive in Umbratium. He has seen your entire journey." "What are you?" The strange creature merely laughs. "He's upstairs, then, is he?" Reading room. On this pedestal is a note. It reads, "That is correct. Let them in. Send them directly to me. We have nothing to fear from them, or from anyone anymore." Library. The books on these shelves cover such topics as farming, poetry, and poetry about farming. The names on these shelves are enough to make any imperial citizen proud, such as the Ecloga and Georgicon. Like any good provincial lord, Putidus must be reading to learn the meaning of being a citizen of the Empire. I imagine these all say the same thing, but check anyway. Looks like they're all the same. I think there may be a secret room down here. Alright, let's see if there is one. Oh, it's not a secret room, it's just I didn't see the door. You push on the wall and find that it opens. You step through the secret passage and discover a strange little room. 2 chairs are set up to face small holes in the walls. Through these holes you can see the entrance and the first hall. Lord Putidus must use these peepholes to spy on his visitors. A haste potion and an unidentified dagger. Concerning. The only downside here is that it's very hard to see the doors. Park. He actually has a small park in here. Fascinating. Oh, this is still the park. This is a large hall. Oh, look! Okay, I see. The floor is slightly different here, so those must lead to doors. Yes, that helps. Can't get through there. Need a key. Same thing here. Alright. Let's go up. Climb the stairs. You ascend the stairs, the steps echoing resonantly with your steps. The long staircase leads you to a new level of the tower, one even colder and blacker than the previous. That doesn't say anything. I have a feeling that might be the hall we're supposed to go in. That door's locked. And that door's locked, so only one door to enter. You step into Lord Putidus' throne room. Evidently, the rumors that something had happened to him are wrong, because he is standing before his throne in front of you, preceded by an array of ravening, dread beasts. "Welcome, adventurers!" His voice booms, so deep and loud that all the hall resounds. "You are expected, Aldous. Come, let us talk." Monsters. Lord Putidus stands before his terrible iron throne, his face bloodlessly pale as ivory, the rest shrouded in a black cloak. He holds a staff with a small blade in the top, a farming implement that you recognize. "I am glad that you have made it here. I am Lord Putidus. Would you care to explain why you have come?" Tell him that you were sent to find out if he was okay. "Your concern is touching. As you can see, I am as well as always." "But you are so pale. Are you sure you're well?" "Yes, I'm fine. You need not worry about me, I promise you that. In fact, you find me in a joyous hour. I take this day a wife." You stare in horror. The woman who has just walked in, slowly, calmly, without hesitation, is Lucretia. She stands fair as fresh snow on the wintry peaks of the Carpathians, as white as the summer's clouds yet when rain is yet an imagined thing. She is even more fair here in this dark castle than she was in Ambratium. She shows no signs of fear or anger for having been stolen by Putidus. Is it possible that she wants to be here? "Is she not amazing? Have you ever seen such pure white skin? And she will be purer still, for marriage gives virtue to us all." Lord Putidus embraces Lucretia, his left cheek sliding down hers until his face is almost on her shoulder. Her eyes closed, her arms loosely around him, her thin lips gently parted, breathing in fits and starts. When some time later they part, she looks even more fair, more white, and more beautiful. "And as for you, guests, I am afraid that you will find that my purse of golden words is spent. I have a use for you, but not yet. Guards, take them away!" The monstrous creatures start moving towards you, presumably to drag you away. What do? You won't get away with this. We are citizens of the Empire. You shout and struggle and fight, but all your courage gets you is a number of bumps and scratches. The guards drag you away. They take you downstairs, past the hateful grinning mouth of Belial, and they throw you bodily into a dark cell. You see movement in the cell across the hall from you, but that is all. The walls are plain, and the bed is plain, and the gate is strong. A quick check of the walls reveals no secret passages. You are stuck here. Cordelia, if you don't mind. And I know you can't use it on yourself, so drink a potion, and we'll give this other one to you. So Lord Putidus is a vampire who is ensorcelling Lucretia and probably kidnapping the women and children to feed on. That's obviously what he was just doing with Lucretia. But here's what I wonder. Why only the women and children? Why does he not feed on the men? Before you stands a shadow of the proud man in Timoria. This man is Scaevola, the farmer. He wears a plain dark robe, his face dirtied, his hands bloodied, his posture crooked. He glances at you. "So you ended up here too." "How did you end up here?" Just after you left, the idea came into my head to end our suffering in one bold stroke. I concealed a dagger on my person and made my way to Castle Putidium, intending to kill the evil lord who stole my wife. I braved the treacherous passes and made my way here. Before I could even reach the gates, a swarm of bats hailed out of the grey sky and seized me. They carried me off in their foul jaws, bringing me to the top of the tower, where he was waiting. Then what happened? He greeted me most politely and pointed out 3 guards that stood nearby. They were far stronger than I. He then bared his chest to me, and he offered me the chance to kill him, knowing that I would die afterwards. Scaevola covers his face. He said, if you kill me, I can never kidnap another man's wife, but my guards will kill you moments afterwards. If you stop now, I will let you go. It is up to you. He stood there, waiting. What did you do? He clenches his fists. I knew what I had to do. Like any good citizen of the Empire, I did as my ancestors would have done and plunged my dagger into his chest. I did not care for myself, but only for my country and my people. I did the right thing. But it didn't matter. Lord Putidus is not a man, but a monster in the shape of a man. He cannot be hurt by normal weapons. He merely laughed at me. His shaking right arm moves up, the sleeve gradually falling back. He took me down to this terrible room and thrust my right hand into the oven. His receding sleeve reveals a horrifically seared, burnt, mangled stump. He left me here in this place to think over the true meaning of courage. His breath shatters finally, and he breaks off. I am sickened by his unending cruelty. He must die. What is Lord Putidus going to do to us? Scaevola shakes his head. I don't know. Torture us, kill us, let us starve to death like the ones in the other cells. I don't know. Is there any way out of here? If I knew of one, do you think I'd still be here? We're trapped. I've searched every inch of this cell. If there were a way out, I would have found it. So there is nothing else to do. You may sleep. Do you wish to? Sleep in the bed. You descend slowly into a heavy sleep. You are outside the walls of Castle Putidium in the middle of this storm. Aeolus's own might pours itself upon you in drenching volumes, and you look around for shelter. None is in sight. Suddenly, out of the furious black clouds, you hear a voice. Alduus, you are trapped. If you remain where you are, Lord Putidus will kill you, but this is not your fate. You must escape. The voice rises, booming over the howling winds. I will now reveal to you the arcane destiny the fates have given to you, a privilege not given to many in this fallen age. Your heart beats faster. A god is speaking to you. You are destined in Aeteria to defeat the Lord Putidus and restore proper order and degree to this region. Save the prisoners of Putidium and kill its evil master, and fulfill your destiny. A flash of lightning arcs across the sky, from the horizon to the top of the spire of Castle Putidium, and it crashes into the pinnacle with resounding thunder. First one block, then another begin to fall from the spire, and the tower crumbles. When nothing but rubble remains, you gradually awake. Nothing else there, but no. Oh! We have a way out. You open up the trapdoor and find a shaft. Climb down. As you descend the ladder, the air grows hotter, searing your lungs. Distant screams of agony and hatred reach your ears. Oh, we have a torch. This is not going to be pleasant, I imagine. But we can train up a bit. I think what we need is endurance. So, we'll give health to both of you. Well, you get more dexterity and strength. Fine. Cordelia, you can, so heal up Aldous. And yeah. Alright, let's move on here. The moment you step outside the room, you are surrounded by lava and buffeted with waves of heat. Has Putidus built his cave on an active volcano? The lava burns, but no light radiates from it. Instead, darkness visible emanates. flooding the air with a blackness to shadow all things. You also smell the infernal reek of sulfur. Before you, you see a dead body of a citizen of the Empire, unburied. This is an outrage. The unburied must wait at the River Styx for 100 years before they can cross into the land of the dead. Everything that you know, all of the values you have been taught, tell you that this man must be given a proper funeral ceremony and his body burned, not just in the lava, but in genuine fire. Pietas demands it. If Putidus has made it a habit to cast aside dead citizens like this, you'll have to observe proper ritual before you can in good conscience move on. Well, we have torches. How are we supposed to do that? Here is an altar with fires. You can bring the bodies here, approach the altar with them, and perform the proper burning ceremonies. You can use the pots in the back of the room to store the ashes once the bodies are burned. The tools are somewhat crude. Putidus probably intends this room for something else, but the ritual is more important than the materials anyway. Okay then. Yeah, but how do we pick up the bodies? Wait, I think I know how. And... oh crap, they are hostile. Okay, gotta reload. Alright, let's try this again. This time pick up the torch. Can we... that's how we do it. Alright. Alright. You approach the altar. You perform the proper ceremony of cremation. Perform the ritual. And I think that happened. Good. I saw at least one other. But let's look through the rest of this region first. Can't open that. We'd need a key. It looks like there's something down there. Yep, and there's hostile spirits in there, so... oh, this is going to be interesting. Alright, we know there's hostile things in there, and we can't recover everything we have. We're stuck here, and we won't be able to recover all our resources. Oh, great, covered in webs. Just what I freaking needed. And dead. Okay, reloading again. Okay, this is going to be really irritating. And dead again. Okay, reloading again. Like I said, this is already going to be very annoying. At least you can throw these. And webbed, and dead. Of course! This is getting more annoying already. Alright, try this again. See, the only reason I'm not is because I can't really recover everything that I need. Not really the one I wanted, but okay. Well, there we go. Those are all dead. You find a book that describes the rituals that have been performed on the dead bodies here. While alive, they were chained, burned slowly, limb by limb in the lava, and then whipped to death, when their tortures were not worse. Lord Putidus oversaw all of this. The notes written here are by him, describing in detail what to do to the victims, how to sacrifice them on dark altars, what obscene rites to perform on their carcasses. You realize as you read that he was sacrificing these humans to himself. This is a doubly barbaric custom. Proper citizens of the Empire do not practice human sacrifice, and only the Emperor himself can ever become a god and worthy of sacrifice. These are capital crimes. Your responsibility as representatives of imperial government here in the provinces is to bring him to justice. As you reach the end of the notes, you notice that evidently Lord Putidus likes to be called Magnus Rex Putidus, since that is how he signs all of the notes. Oh, goody. So he sacrifices them to himself. Well, we have another body, so we can deal with that. Please remove the webs, and... Okay, you leveled up, so... Actually, yeah, more strength would be good, and more endurance. Cordelia can get more strength. There we go, and Mycroft will get more eventually. Alright, let's turn in this body. Perform the ritual. There, that's the second one dealt with. Alright, Aldous. Drink this precious healing elixir. Now, what's in here, I wonder? Well, we still have some time. Yep, more of those things. Enter combat. Oh, those are powerful. Oh, and we get poisoned by these guys. Oh, that's even better. And dead. Reloading again. At least now we know what's in here. So, enter combat. Those things go fast. And hit hard. Oh, this is so unpleasant. And dead. And dead. Okay, reloading again. I think the only way we'll really be able to do this is one at a time. Or not. Or not. Alright, heal yourself, because you have to in order to survive, which is going to lead to your death momentarily. Alright, you need to heal him. And he's dead anyway. Reloading! See, the thing is, we only have so many abilities to hit things. No, I didn't... Wrong button. Reloading. You know what? How about we clear out that other room first now? Let's try that. That's a purple one. There's two of them. That's a shade. Trapped in a force cage. Wonderful. And trapped in a force cage again. We are already running low on pylums, or lower than I'd like. These guys actually aren't that bad. Okay, that room's cleared out, and I see another body here, so let's go turn this one in. Oh, there's two bodies here. Alright, let's turn both of these bodies in. And then we have to deal with that room full of really, really bad ones. Yeah, the light was starting to wear off. Let me just reload, because I really don't want to deal with that. Honestly, I don't care if we have to redo that bit again. It's not a big deal for me. I just really don't want to have to lose all of my health potions on all this. And trapped in the force cage again. Two of them, in fact. They sure like those force cages. They don't seem to like hitting me very much, though. I take that back. Reloading. I mean, we got through that so well on the first try, and now... Alright, enter combat. Should have made my move first. Too late now. Okay, so that's what happens with the force cage. They go over the people who are force caged, so we have to kill them before that happens. Reloading again. Oh, annoyance, frustration, irritation. Force cage again. You know what? Use that on Bozo. That did not work as well as I'd hoped. And there we go. That's all those dealt with. Now let's grab these bodies and take them out of here for their proper cremation. Perform the ritual, and there we go. Yeah, it felt like it was getting darker. Okay. Bozo, you may as well drink that. Alright, I'm gonna take the time to try and hopefully succeed here. Poisoned, nearly dead, of course. I have a feeling we're gonna fail here. Yep. Reloading. I mean, this is possible, just... You know what? Use a strength elixir. It's probably a bad idea coming in here like this, but... And dead. As expected. Reloading. Alright, better idea. Drink this haste potion and this strength potion. Enter combat. There's that one dead, there's that one dead. Poisoned, probably going to die. And he's dead! For once, the poison actually happened! Ugh! Reloading! On the plus side, that is a way to survive this. Using our precious, precious potions. And, of course, we're all going to die now. And he's dead. Reloading! Once again, this is getting very, very irritating. Seriously? And dead again! Wonderful! The frustration is building. Well, he's not poisoned, at least. But he is going to die unless we have him survive. I think we may have this, though, that we're using up almost all of our pylums. There we go. We used up a shit ton of resources, but we got it. You get that dagger, you get that body. Alright, that's the last area there. Somehow we need more potions, or we're screwed. Perform the ritual. You have burned all of the bodies here. You have fulfilled your duty. You may move on. Alright. And... well, we do still need to go down this way. I'm going to end this episode here, because I think this episode has gone on long enough. That was quite frustrating there, but at least we got through. Now it looks like we have to go out of the fire and into the ice. Oh, yay, yay. And we have already used up a good portion of our potions, and most of our pylums. Oh, I hope there are some resources there that we can use, or we are screwed. And this is why I don't like using items. It's because I know we're going to need them more later. Granted, this does lead to me never using them for that specific reason, but still. and everything is able to kill us so quickly. We barely have a chance to survive. It's frustrating. Oh, well, I think this is one of his early ones, so I guess he still needed to get a hang of balance. Though honestly, I still think he needs to get a hang of balance. Anyway, next episode we'll move on. Till then, I'm Chester44, that is Aldous, Bozo, Cordelia, and Mycroft. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.